Oh, for the love of God. Let's go. Alright, finally. Looks like we're live. Oh, and now I lost my thumbnail picture. Unbelievable. Having so much trouble with this freaking recorder. There we go. There's the picture. Now, why can't I... Why can't I just keep that? Hop over to the app and be done with this. See? Look. It's not coming up. Driving me nuts. Alright, anybody on? Not yet. Good. Alright, let me just get this camera up and we can be on our way. See, it's here. Where's that stupid thing? Alright, seriously, how do I get this stupid camera back? Nope, that's not what I meant. Oh my god, I'm such a hack. Record audio, video. Okay, don't hide the window. Maybe that's what's wrong. Well, eventually we're going to get going here. All right. Well, we got that part. Well, if I can't get it up, then we're just going to fly without it, but really thought I was going to be able to pull up that. Alright, well, if anybody's watching, just let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I just want to get that little video window pulled up. Unbelievable. I must not be even close to the right spot. Doo-doo-doo. Alright guys, for the interest of just to get things moving, we're just going to fly without the little video inset window. So let's just take off and get going.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Alright. Well, if anybody's on, oh, hey, Mike's on. What's up, man? Tools, then camera. More like fool than camera. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Well, let's take a little cruise here. We're at 18 feet. Let's get some altitude. In fact, let's have a little fun. Go into sport mode. We got a boat coming the other way. We'll try to circle around here. Alright, well, let's see if I can keep up with them. Hey, yeah, I just see you there, Mike. Hold on. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to give me a sec to like look at the comments because I just got to get the hang of this. Let's see if I can chase him. Well, I'm not sure what kind of speed we can get with these floats on, but let's see, because I think I got quite a bit of wind resistance here. Yeah, that's kind of cutting into the performance just a hair. Oh, I wasn't in sport mode. Duh. Okay, hold on. Whoa, downward sensor error. Hang on one sec here. Let me get a little bit of altitude. I was doing something quirky. See if I can pull the gimbal up. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess I'm getting thrown around by the wind. All right, there we go. We got a little bit of speed now. Actually, I think I'll just hang out here and see which way he's going. Wow. Yeah, there's quite a bit of wind out there. Getting a lot of gusts, so can't do anything fancy schmancy. Yep, see how it's turning it around? You can even see the floats in there, so yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to go a little bit lower altitude here. Get a little bit closer to home. I don't like it when it gets squirrely. I think there's a guy in a jet ski right there. No, that's a boat. Yeah, I thought it was a jet ski. It's not a jet ski. All right, well, we'll just kind of go for a little bit of cruise there. Oh, you got to go out there. All right, man, go flying then. Definitely take advantage. Thanks for stopping by. I just got to keep my eye on this screen here, so you guys will have to forgive me. I don't have the finesse that Mike does of gabbing and flying just yet. All right, let me get a little bit of altitude, get closer to home here. All right, well, there's the sun reflecting there. So I can kind of get a shot of the sunset right now as it's starting to get going. What I can do is try knocking down the EV a little bit. There you go. That lets you see a little bit more. That's not really actually that dark, but that gives you a little bit better contrast. I'll just brighten it up a little bit so I can see. I should be seeing it coming over me here any second. Ah, there it is. Alright, so we'll just head it back out that way. I think there's a boat somewhere right about there. Alright, descend a little bit. Alright. Well, the waves aren't too bad, so we're going to go ahead and try a water landing here. I think we should be able to do it. Let's take a look at the chop factor. Not looking too bad, should be alright. Well, we got a boat coming in here, so they're going to be stirring it up for us. Kind of interesting hovering only 2.5 feet above the water. Well, at least we're getting some boats to film, so that's kind of fun. Just hanging out on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm having issues with the wind at this altitude, so pretty smooth flying. I'll try tapping it into sport mode for just a sec, just to see if it's performing a little better now. This is a pretty good altitude. We'll just keep this height. There you go, give you a nice shot of the water there. Nice reflections. Let's get a little bit more altitude just for some safety. Just in case there's a boat coming the other way. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can adjust that picture a little bit. Well, there you go, guys. Very nice sunset for you. Alright, so start heading back a little bit. Now that we're down to 33%, want to make sure we got enough battery.
Low battery warning.
Ah, the dreaded low battery. Well, we're on our way back here. 1,000 feet in closing. Alright, don't quite see it yet. 500 feet. So we can see where we are. Ah, there we go. Alright, we're just going to do a nice manual landing. All right, so we're gonna swap battery packs. Just stay tuned. Hopefully we're still live. Let's see if it's working. I don't know if it's working. And have a go here. So first we're gonna do a little puddle hop out of here.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, so we're just gonna set it down here on the water here for a sec.
Landing.
All right, so here we are on the rough seas. So in case you're wondering what kind of chop we're dealing with it, that's what's going on. So let me check on over to the live stream here just to see if it's working. Yeah, it looks like my residual stuff is going on there. Anyway, so here we are just floating along, no power, just yeehaw. So if anybody wants to join in on the chat, I'm just going to hang out here for just a couple minutes, and then we're going to be taking off. So if any of y'all want to chat with me, now's the time, because I ain't flying at this sec. All right, well, let's get these engines started.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, let's head on out and take a look at the sun. All right, so we're just kind of skimming the ground at 7.5 feet. Just to give you a more dramatic water shot. All right, we're gonna turn to port and see how the sunset's doing.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
All right, there's our sunset. Wow, how about that, guys? All right, so I can just kind of hold it on that picture while we're just gonna like cruise forward slowly. Alright, we're going to drop our altitude a little bit. Get it down to about 300. Alright, hold 300. Just a nice little cruise around the lakes. Yeah, it feels like the wind's really calmed down. We're still good on batteries, so we're going to head back out over the water. Alright, so we're about 800 feet away. Pretty much in the middle of the lake here. And this water still looks just fine. So we're going to go ahead and do something a little bit more exciting and or stupid. Well, perhaps we're not, because here comes the boat. So let's gain altitude. Yeah, we probably don't want to be doing stuff like that today, because there's a lot of boats out. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Well, he's right in front of me. I must not be looking the right way. Ow, he's right over there. I wasn't looking the right way. Alright, well, we got enough battery. Let's have a little fun. Should be able to keep up with this one. Let's see if he makes the turn or not. Well, he's either going to make the turn left or go home. Nope, he's going home. Alright, anybody else out here? Alright, so we're going to bring it a little bit closer in. Alright, let's do a water landing facing the dock. 20 feet. Alright, so we're just skimming the water right now. Yeah, it's getting a little bit bumpy. Let's gain some altitude. Yep, there's that pontoon boat. Probably not going to be able to catch him at this point. This is kind of fun. I'd always rather just be behind them. That way I don't have to worry about it. I know where they are. I know where I am. Being in front of them, that's a bad idea. Wow, look at the reflection of that water, guys. Unbelievable. Now that's a picture right there. Alright, was pushing it a little bit too hard. Yeah, sport mode is not a good idea to go full blast with the floats because it's a little bit taxing on the batteries. Yeah, we're just going to switch back over to standard. Let's get back down on the deck. We're approaching the dreaded 30% mark. But we're very close to home now. Got some swans here to the right of me.
Low battery warning.
And of course, I can give it like a quick look-see. Well, they're taking an interest in me. This isn't good. And I need to land, so I might have to do an alternate landing site here. Alright, they're leaving the area. Where's the other one? There's the other one. Okay, we are clear. 18 feet.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Alright, right on the money. Coming down.
Landing.
What's that? About 2 to 3 miles, depending on conditions. Yeah, optimally it's about 4, something like that. But you can always get like 1 to 2 in most conditions. Yeah. That's odd. I'm getting a battery signal error. Again. Battery signal error. More thing, we could turn that off. Exit the Just close out. Consistent firmware. Alright, so maybe that's where the real crap is. So it looks like we have to do a firmware update. Oh crikey, now I have to get back to this deal here. Okay, camera. Make sure it's back on. Alright. So apparently we have to do a firmware update, so we're just gonna hang out here and chill while this is going on. And I think I tried to update the firmware earlier. So hopefully this won't take too long. Alright, 99%. It's a glitch. Alright, enter device. So far so good. Looks like it's rebooting. We should be good. Alright, go down.
Take off.
If you guys want to see what it's seeing, I'm filming the sunset. Trust me, the view up from up there is different.
I'm sure. Wow, look at that.
See?
Wow.
So we're about 484 feet from here.
Goes that far, huh?
Yeah, so we can go up.
Leave this on.
So like right now.
Can you see it on the phone straight up?
Yeah, I mean that's the GPS showing like
Yeah.
where the aircraft is. So it should be getting right above us here in a second.
Wow.
It's gonna be.
Wow, yeah. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll bring
Right
the
there,
altitude down.
Way up
I'll
there.
bring it lower so you can see it. Don't worry.
See, now you're gonna see yourself, Max.
Yeah, we can even do a selfie. So you can take the ultimate selfie.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's coming down 180 feet. Let's make sure we're not in the tree area. Now we're going to turn towards us. Look down. There we are.
Oh, look, Max.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
amazing.
There we go.
The
Now we got the view.
The view's unbelievable from this, huh?
There we go.
See? Wave.
There we are.
Wave,
Yeah,
Max.
I'll do it just a little closer. That way we can actually show up. Because it unfortunately doesn't have a zoom lens on it, so it's actually tricky to fly it with the zoom lens. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to the birds. But hey, there we are. See? You can see it working.
Wow.
So now we put it into sport mode, we can go up to about 40 miles an hour, so we should be able to,
40 miles an hour.
so we can keep up with this boat here. Just gain a little altitude for safety. There you go. Boats look really cool from the air.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So I just like to take like a safe spot behind them where it's not bothering them.
Yeah.
So right now we're doing 20.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not going too fast. Drop the altitude a little bit. Usually they wind up turning left. So it's best just to hang out until they make their turn.
Yeah.
Or not. Unless they're going home. Which way he's going. Yeah, we can still follow him. I mean, he's well in range.
Yeah, he's coming back. How long the battery lasts?
About 20 minutes, 22 minutes on average.
That's great, yeah.
It depends on how hard you push it.
And you can record it and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always record because just in case you see something cool, you never know when
Yeah.
you're going to see something neat. Yeah, he's just doing circles. So if you want to do like a cool shot, you can go
Where did
above.
it go?
So high up, you can see it here. You can see the screen here.
And then you can also do a same kind of rotation. So you can go all over the place. There. Oh, there's the jet ski. Okay, so he's easy. We can follow him. Sometimes it just depends on if you got the right angle when it starts, because if you don't have the right angle, then by the time you catch up, he's already gone. It's kind of tricky. Oop, we got a little bit of wind. That's what that was, that pitch and yawing. See if I can get up to him. Ooh, it's windy. Well, it's got the floats on it right now, so it can land on the water. That's what that makes the performance a little bit lousy, because it's a lot of air resistance.
Yeah.
Somewhere over there.
Where?
Right there. Over there.
Yeah, we'll get it a little bit closer.
That.
So now we're.
Oh.
You see it?
Yeah, we should be coming back here. That's where we are. Ooh, windy again.
Is that it?
So the lower altitude is safer or more wind?
It usually the lower is safer, but sometimes it just depends on where the wind gusts are going. Over a lake, it's always weird because you can be very windy over a lake, when on land it's not windy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can bring it on in. Oh, there it is.
Man, it looks unbelievable.
Yeah, it's very stable. It has a gimbal on it, so it stabilizes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit choppy right now. Usually got to wait till it calms down a little bit before you can land on it.
On the water.
And what's cool about the sunsets is, like, if I go back up and just take a peek at it, it changes very rapidly. So if we tilt back, just need to be at least like 200 feet just to be safe. There's nothing here over 200 feet, so that's generally a safe altitude. Let's see how we're looking. See if we got any colors going on. Should be right about there. There we go. And then if you turn the gain down, you can actually get more detail. If you turn the aperture of the camera down, then you can get that red sunset. Yeah, pretty neat.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Which one is that? My son was just asking for one.
What, the model?
Yeah.
It's called a Mavic Pro by DJI. If you just look up DJI as the brand, they have a lot of nice ones.
I never seen one with the cell phone. I saw one with the screen and stuff, but the screen wasn't that good either.
Yeah, and no, I had one before this. I wasn't very happy with it because the picture wasn't very good. So
Yeah. You said Mavic?
yeah, MAVIC. Yeah, if you go on, I have this on my YouTube channel, so you can actually see it. Like I have a channel on here.
What's your?
It's Quantum Phaser.
That's a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Maybe just type. Actually, we can hop over there.
Quantum
Yeah, let's.
phasing. Physics. Quantum.
You know,
Quantum what?
it's easier if I show you on the. Because when you see the logo, it's easier. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Now, okay, quantum phaser.
Yeah, it's all one word. All right, let me hop back over. One thing you gotta always watch is the battery.
Are you doing it live right now?
Yeah, it should be on.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it should be on. There we are.
I thought it's only the camera. Wow, look at that. People are actually commenting too.
Oh, really? Usually nobody watches my stuff. You're just like one person, like, hey. Nobody watches my stuff. You're just like one person, like, hey. All right. Oh, well, we got 51% battery, so we can still look around a little bit. All right. Oh, well, we got 51% battery, so we can still look around a little bit. All right. Oh, well, we got 51% battery, so we can still look around a little bit. Oh, yeah. You probably want to turn the volume down on it because what's happening is it's looping. It's doing the echo. I found that out the hard way when I was doing the first live broadcast. Like, why does this thing keep repeating? Yeah, there's like a few second delay between the transmission. I guess that's pretty much all live transmissions. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys that will do like live sunrises, sunsets all the time, and sometimes you catch something really cool.
Yeah.
Let's look back and see if. I mean, this one's okay, but sometimes you get the ones that are just absolutely spectacular. You get all the different colors going. This is more of kind of a monotone, but no such thing as an ugly sunset, definitely.
It's beautiful.
Well, that was fun.
Beautiful.
Glad you're out here, because usually I'm just flying here by myself.
Really interested in that. Yeah.
It's definitely addicting. That's all I can tell you. It's
Yeah.
like one of those hobbies that it's the greatest thing, and sometimes it's the worst thing when it just like
Yeah.
you get the bug biting
I
you.
know a lot of real estate people there. Like they will
Yeah, that's the new way to do it.
videos and stuff for you. That's a good business for you. If you want to
Well, that's what everybody wants now. Everybody wants aerial.
I mean, it gives you a really nice look.
Yeah, it's totally different. I mean, the first time that I flew with it, I was like, wow, you know. And to be honest, you never get jaded. It's always impressive.
Yeah.
Now, see, one thing that's cool about this model, and a lot of them will have that, it'll do the return to home. So we can just hold this down, and it will fly itself
Go home.
completely autonomously.
Wow.
And it'll basically, like, I've got it set for an altitude. I forget what I have it set for last time. Well, it looks like it's pretty high up. I guess it's at max. It'll do that just to make sure it doesn't hit anything on the way back.
Maximum
Basically
flight
it'll
altitude
retrace.
reached.
So if we pop open the... Yeah, gotta wait till that goes away. There we go. Now we can see it on the GPS, and we're actually seeing it retrace its own flight path.
Yeah.
So right now you can see the forward camera, but you're actually seeing the GPS view of it as coming back.
Wow. You can't even tell where it is.
No, it's right over the middle of the water, so you should be probably an arc like that. We should be seeing it any second. But it's 400 feet up right now, which is the max that you can fly. I mean, it'll go up to probably 20,000, but if you'd let it, but I mean, the rules govern it. You have to stay under 400.
So it's the software actually governs it.
Yeah, you can have it restricted, and there's also, there we are.
So high up.
And if I'm not mistaken, it should return back to the dock.
Let's see.
So what we can do is we'll switch back to the screen.
Or it just comes straight down.
Yeah, and what you can do is you can rotate the camera down. That's what's nice about the camera, it's adjustable. So
Landing.
we can now aim it down. And
Low battery warning.
as you can see, it's pretty much over it, so it should be good. Well, are we landing or not?
Landing.
I think I bumped it when I was noodling. See the wind blowing the pontoon? That's kind of funny. But right now it's dropping. It's within 0.1 feet. Like, it's very accurate. No, we're forcing landing.
Landing.
So I think the float's getting in its sensor range, and it's making it think there's something in the way. Because these have like sensors back and forth, so like it won't hit you, or some of the newer ones have sensors all the way around. Yeah, we're pretty much on the money.
Yeah. Amazing.
So actually, if you were to put it up and just started watching something and you were distracted and something happened, it would just stay there until the battery would go out, and it would either fly back home and land or just land straight down. So right now,
So even if the battery.
well, it knows like how much battery it has, so it calculates, I need this much to go home, and then it takes over. Like, it won't let you screw up.
Oh wow. So
See?
you can't even control it. It comes back.
Well, you can force it to crash, but if you leave it alone, it'll always come home.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna land right where it took off from.
Wow, that's perfect.
Pretty much on the money, because it was sitting in front of the bench.
Amazing.
And 1 feet.
That's amazing.
Boom. Well, that was fun.
And this is a Mavic 2?
No, this is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 has like more cool stuff on it.
How much you paid for that?
I think this, like, bare bones with the kit, about 700, 800, something like that. And then I think the other one's about 1,200 right now.
See, it's like, that 2 is like $1,800.
But there's a big difference when you go down a little bit more in money. So basically, like, this one gives you professional features with it, but without being crazy in price, because